Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lisa. If you are new here, I am so glad you're here. If you're not new here, then thanks for coming back. Today I have a fall recipe, two in fact, that I'm really excited to share with you. So not only is this recipe perfect for the fall and the winter, but it's also freezer friendly. So what I'm going to show you right now is how to make one for tonight and one for the freezer to have on a night when you just don't feel like cooking. So we are going to be making maple pumpkin chili. Now the pumpkin flavor, if you are not a huge fan of pumpkin, don't worry, it does not have a super strong pumpkin taste. It just kind of adds to the overall richness and gives another source of vitamins in your dinner. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Like I said, I'm going to double the batch so that I have one for tonight, one for the freezer, and then after I get my chili started, I'm going to show you how to make skillet cornbread. Both of these recipes are on my blog. I will link them down below. And like I said, they are both going to be perfect for the fall and winter. We will probably have cornbread at least once a week during the fall and winter. We have it with soups and chilies. There's a recipe in my cookbook for pintos, seasoned pintos and rice. And we eat this skillet cornbread with that as well. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. I have all of my ingredients prepped and ready to go for my chili. So that's what we're going to start with, and then we'll get started on the cornbread. Okay, so here are the chili ingredients. You have pumpkin, maple syrup, some diced onion, fresh garlic. This is chili powder and cumin, salt and pepper, and then some oregano. I have beef broth here, and just bear in mind all of these ingredients are doubled because I am making two. Organic diced tomatoes. These are kidney beans that I cooked over the weekend in my Instant Pot, and I will show you how to make those as well. Sweet Italian sausages and ground beef. Okay, so the first step with the chili is just to brown your sausages and your ground beef together in the Instant Pot. Now I do have an 8-quart Instant Pot, and that would probably speed up the process a little bit. So if you have a larger Instant Pot, you can use it, but you can also do the same thing in a 6-quart, which is what I opted to use tonight. So while all of your meat is browning, you could go ahead and gather the rest of your ingredients. I already have all of mine out because I was taking pictures of it, but that would be a good thing to do, a good use of your time. Or you could start prepping your ingredients for your cornbread.
Oh no, with your words on repeat, I will break like a twig.
Okay, now that my beef has had enough time to brown, if it is not 100% brown, that's okay because you're about to cook it for 10 minutes on high pressure. So if it is, almost all the way brown, then it's time to drain off the grease and add the remaining ingredients and start cooking. And it's as easy as that. Really, the only prep that you have to do is browning the ingredients. Now, as I mentioned, I am doing one for now and one for the freezer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain off the grease, and then I'm gonna divide my ground beef and sausage mixture into 2 parts. So half of it I will set aside in a bowl to cool, and then I'll be able to add the remaining ingredients into a freezer bag for later. And then I'll keep the other half of the sausage and ground beef mixture in the Instant Pot, add the ingredients, and start cooking.
Tell me what's on your mind. Wait a while, you gotta take a deep breath. I can make you smile when I let you into my bed and under my skin. But where will it end if I let it begin? It's trick or treat. You know life's too short, so let's not waste another minute. It's alright now, listen
all your ingredients combined in your Instant Pot. Then you can set it to cook for 10 minutes on high pressure. It should take right around 10 minutes to come to pressure because all of your meat and things are already hot, but you did add a lot of other ingredients. So between 10 to 15 minutes to come to pressure. Cook for 10 minutes under pressure, and then at that point you can either quick release or let the pressure release naturally. Either way is fine for this. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started cooking and make our cornbread. So here is the other half of my meat and sausage mixture, and I'm just letting it cool off. I definitely don't want to put it into a Ziploc bag while it's still hot. And then I have half of the other ingredients, and so as soon as this is cool, then I can combine everything in the freezer bag, and I'll show you a trick that will be really helpful for when it's time to cook your chili. Okay, my cornbread is going to cook in this 10¼ inch cast iron skillet. This is a Lodge skillet. I highly recommend them. We have several of these Lodge skillets in our house, and it's only about $15 on Amazon. If you don't already have a cast iron skillet, then check it out. I'll leave a link down below, as well as a link on the blog for a post that I wrote that covers everything that you need to know about getting started with cast iron, because I used to be really intimidated by it, but now I love it just as much as I use my Instant Pots, and I use my cast iron pans every day. So it doesn't have to be something that's intimidating, and it can be really useful. This 10-inch skillet I use not only for cornbread, but also for a skillet chocolate chip cookie, an egg frittata. Those recipes I'll link down below. They're on the blog. So really, I highly recommend this pan if you're looking to get started with cooking with cast iron. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the cornbread. The first thing that you're gonna do is just turn your oven on to 450 degrees. And then I'm going to use coconut oil, and I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of coconut oil in my cast iron pan and then put it into the oven while it's preheating so my coconut oil can get nice and hot. While your skillet is getting hot and your oil is melting, it's important to go ahead and let your cornmeal soak in some yogurt and milk. Now this is the cornmeal that I get. This is a subscribe and save item that I order from Amazon, which basically means that we get some every month. Like I said, we eat a lot of cornbread in this house, and I really like this. The reason that I'm not buying it from the store was because it's difficult to find cornmeal that is not GMO. So this is non-GMO, stone ground, yellow cornmeal. It's a great price, and I will link it down below if you want to check it out on Amazon as well.
Every cell screams, stay right here, and my legs, they recess in fear. We got time after this, but I'll need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright. Can someone make this disappear? I'm having a crisis down here. And if I can't see
so you guys just saw once your pan is hot and your oil is melted, you add your butter, kind of slosh it around a little bit, give it a chance to melt. Once that is melted and all mixed together, then you can add it to your cornmeal mixture, and you're going to pour in all of that mixture, all of your melted oil and butter, except for about 1 tablespoon. You want to leave that in the pan to grease the pan. Give it a good stir, add your leaveners, your maple syrup, your molasses, and your eggs and whatnot, and then put everything back into the pan, and you're going to bake it for about 15 minutes. And that's what's going on right now. My chili has 6 minutes left, which means that I have just enough time to go ahead and transfer the other half of my maple pumpkin chili mixture into a freezer bag, and then all things are done.
With your hand on your heart, please tell me which way to go. 'Cause I sure don't.
Okay, so I've called the masses up, so make it loud in here in just a minute. My chili has finished cooking. It's about 5 minutes natural release. My cornbread will be done in just a few minutes. So as soon as my cornbread is done, I'm gonna take it out and just let it stand for about 10 minutes before I try to slice it. So during that time, we'll just straighten up the table, get ready for dinner, and that's what they're coming to do right now. And then just enjoy our dinner. One thing that I wanted to mention is that if you freeze food for the Instant Pot in a gallon-sized bag, it's helpful to freeze it in a dish that fits inside the Instant Pot, and that way when you need to put it in frozen, it's not gonna be a shape that doesn't fit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put it in the freezer like this, and then when it's nice and frozen, I can take it out of that container. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. I'll show you what everything looks like, but I'm probably not gonna get back on because, like I said, the kids are coming up and it's gonna get a little crazy in here. Again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If there's anything that you guys want to see or want to see more of, let me know down in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys, and that's it. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys later.
I can't sleep, but I'm hardly awake. A limbo dance, such a fine romance. Bit by bit, I am slowly waking to see what's real, to finally heal. How will I cope without you?